Why not? Might take me a little longer than I like, but hey. Got the problem with X. When you start watching X videos while I'm doing something else, at some point you want to get off, but the way they, just like all the other social media sites, they play the next video so quickly. Because I want to watch the end of the video, get to the end. But like before I have a chance to even hit the back button or close the phone screen, the next video starts playing. I don't want to like look like someone who didn't like something that it was shown to me. Like I should care what the algorithm thinks. Anyway, having just paused it, moving forward happens. We jump right back into it. Yeah, before I start digging, I wanted to get those turrets all done. So let's see here if I have enough oil to utilize the few parts I have. I don't think I have any weapons in the weapons box. I think I took them all. Yeah, took them all to the horde base that one day. So I was going to say, if I could scrap some more handguns or something, that'd be helpful. All right, now the other supplies that I need to actually make these things. Was it springs? I did make some extra motion sensors to begin with. Okay, yeah, I'll need that again. Might need these again. I'll actually wire them up. Well, it might take a few minutes for them to be built. So this is an SMG turret, so that's nice. Oh, I see any of the other stuff. Oh, that's over here. I can't remember if it was forged steel or iron, so I'll grab both. Now what am I missing? Polymers. Oh. Of course. I can do 2 of those. Nice. And 1 shotgun turret. Alright. I can still do some digging. Till then, I do have these turrets ready to go. Don't think it matters if the door is open because they will still consider it closed. Mothers have it closed. This one, I feel like closed. And we're out here with a who knows where that spawn. They could spawn down here with me until I get everything situated. I bet there's a spot where there's not a player place block and it still doesn't stop them from spawning there. But the garage is going to be somewhere on this side. Like from here to there might end up being the garage. This is the front of the house. So I might even put another door on this side for it. The thing is just figure out how far out I want to go with this. Oh, no, I'm going to need some supplies. Here's my streaming setup. Pretty cool. My cameras just look at me automatically. They don't have to actually tell them. Anyway, that's neat. Good question. I want to put a door straight from the garage to here.
Lady Esmond 217 2_17.
Hello again.
Hello.
Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, it's only be 5 blocks apart. Be off center no matter what I do. There's no center.
Lady Esmond 217
right
2_17. I can spawn a bear in your basement, lol.
I hope you don't destroy my streaming setup. I think I'll put the door here. Speaking of door, gotta make one. Oh, maybe all that stuff's working. Well, I think it was working at the end. You did a few things, I thought. Yeah. Alright. Alright, I see that door to be made. Oh yeah, I need to grab the cement or concrete, whatever it is. Cobblestone. Just need to get the pillars started. I don't know how big it will end up having the garage be. Gotta go all the way up to the edge of the hill, but not too far. I can use the map, hopefully, for that. See, my camera's working normal again. Yay! Yay! That might actually help when I start digging. That's what I'm about to start doing. Okay. Eventually I'll have some other doors leading out to here. Anyway. Continue this on. Repair tool, where are you? I'm about to say the drone's gonna be in my way, isn't it? And it is. Annoying. Come on, drone, get out of there. Come over here. Eventually.
Yes,
stay here.
of course.
I'm doing a lot of digging though. Slow going with the pillars. How many do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want 6. And then the 7th one will be the pillar. I gotta be careful. I got forged steel on me. I don't want to make a forged steel.
Lady
block.
Esmond 217 2_17. What are you building?
A garage. Underground garage. Garage. Or what do I say? They kind of British.
Lady Esmond 217 2_17. Cool.
I make sure the ceiling is just under the soil line. I think that's the soil line, or basically one below. I need to extend that. No. Now I can. Oh, it's already a ceiling. Oh yeah, that's where I built the stuff on the side. I didn't realize it touched already. Huh. I thought it was just going to be hanging there. Oh, all right. One more. Nope. Can I reach it? Barely. Let's look at hit one more. Damn it. Trying to make sure it doesn't collapse. I don't have to redo everything above me. Hopefully there's not a hole. Nope. Still underground. Good. Nope. Now you check the map. How much further will I get to go? A little further. I'm not even halfway. All the way to the edge here. I might as well maximize. Use all the space possible. I may not need a pillar in the middle. I'll build them for now. I may remove some pillars later. We'll see. I'm hoping the numbering system I'm using is going to match this. It's hard to say. I didn't count the whole side. Let me see here. One,
Lady
two,
Esmond
three,
217
4,
2
5,
underscore 17.
7.
Gonna keep your car and helicopter
10,
in the garage?
12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Maybe. It may be how I'll get in and out instead of going through the front. Even though I set up all those automatic doors out there. I don't mind bringing the truck. Yeah, it's good to bring the truck up through the front when I'm just unloading loot shit. But it would still be cool to have a side entrance, which would take longer, but just be cooler. And also have a launch pad, maybe, for the gyro. That might come up out of the ground. The first things first is just to evacuate.
Lady Esmond 217 2 underscore 17. If you have your truck in your base, it will be quicker to unload and load.
Maybe. Because I have it right now where I can pull up right up front. It's not bad. But it might end up being better. We'll see. I'm just going to build it anyway and see what happens. Okay, with this being 16 blocks wide, it's kind of weird. It's not a very easy number to divide, other than by 2 or 8. Or 4. And the pillars are really close, unless I make them 8 blocks apart. And this is okay because this is gonna be part of the wall anyway. So maybe I'll do fewer pillars than I usually do. I don't know if I want to tempt fate. I make the middle pillar 2 blocks wide. Not like it has to be
Lady
super
Esmond
wide.
217 2 underscore 17. Is there fuel pumps or something like that in this game?
Well, yeah, you salvage them, but you can't like make a fuel pump and it be of any use. Just need a box full of fuel. You know, with this garage, yeah, I could do that.
Lady Esmond
I'll make a whole
217
bunch
2
of fuel
underscore
and have a
17.
box full of them.
Gas canisters?
Nope, I don't think you can craft those. You can loot them, but once you loot them, you can't like put stuff in them like some other things you can. Because you can make barrels, but I don't believe you can put fuel in them. At least, other than when you craft them, you might use fuel to craft them if you want it to be a burning barrel, which I believe are still craftable, or they took them out. I don't remember. Never try to make stuff like that. Where am I? Oh, yeah. That looks crooked. It's just the dirt. Okay. I count that right. At least 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So, yeah. Okay. So, I wish it was an odd number. That's all I'm saying. Have a defined middle. That makes it easier. Might be wide enough where I don't even need a middle pillar. Yeah. But just barely. Depending on what I build on top of it. I did something similar where I did, and it collapsed. I was doing something up top or whatever and it collapsed. I don't know. See what happens right now. We're just clearing it out. I might still do the outer wall and the spacing I was already utilizing. Maybe I can finish the pillars and then clear it out. And with it being dirt, shoot, it might be better off just grabbing the auger. But speaking of fuel, I don't have a lot of fuel. I did get all that from those vehicles I salvaged, but that's all I've got on me. So I'm at the Horde base. Probably plenty. Interesting. That's where it stopped. Huh. As well before a zombie digs down right to me. That's why I always try to have the concrete ceiling. I'm kind of glad like a lot of the blocks were already laid. It still weirds me out how it's connected. I'm curious what I'm going to find as I clear this out some more. Still jagged. It wasn't jagged up top, I thought. Or just another part of the POI. Check the map. Oops, wrong button. No. I don't know. I was thinking I was going to be more underneath this area. It shows me far back here. Okay. So I'm nowhere near those yet. The other stuff I was doing before that. Okay. Makes a little more sense. Nah, I'm going to build a pillar in the middle for sure. All right. Probably make it double thick or just leave it like this. Kind of uneven. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, I'm counting. God, looking at the door wrong. Might be these two I would use. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so. That'll work. Did I do the bottom one? No. Do that first. And with the concrete, maximum, pretty much maximum stability. Finish it first.
MR Livotion. 70 TD. Lady Esmond 217 2_17, 2288, has received 1000 PP for being the top helper.
So I can get around it.
Lady Esmond 217 2_17. Number check. Lady Esmond 217 2_17. Number PP. Lady Esmond 217 2_17. Number CP. Restream.io. Trophy. Congratulations. You've received 100 messages today with Restream chat. MR Livotion. 70 TD. Lady Esmond 217 2_17 has 2288 pimp points. Lady Esmond 217 2_17. I lost all my points. Sad face.
Say PP points. What? I'm surprised. 2288. What happened to him? Maybe when you were doing your debugging or resetting or something, you reset that too somehow.
Lady Esmond 217 2_17. I used to have so much points it didn't keep track, lol.
I was still keeping track. It was just a number that didn't quite work with the normal decimal system. That was hilarious. I have to turn off the text-to-speech if you want to try to do that again.
Lady Esmond 217 2_17. I killed myself with my own landmine, lol.
And I can do that too. Well, I did read the books that maybe will make it to where I don't die. But I used to hate going near army posts before I knew how to find the mines and blow them up. Before they just seemed so hidden. The first time I came across one, man, I died like, I don't know, a dozen times. I'm just trying to, recover my body, my backpack. Ah, that was rough. See, maybe now I can actually disarm them, perhaps. pick them up? I don't know. Never tried that. Maybe I'm thinking of some other game. I bet those turrets are done and get them wired up. Maybe fire up the forges if I get my defenses situated. I do have plants above me. I mean, we would laugh if they just the whole thing just collapsed on me. Haha. Try and get to where they intersect. Put the next pillar. Well, I know this would be a 2-level. No, I think it'd be, no, it would just be one tall ass ceiling for a garage. Oh. Pretty sure I'm right below the surface at that level. It's hard to say without having a way up. I used to. And this will let me know how deep I am. Yeah, that's just below the surface. But that area is lower too. So I'm hoping this whole area I'm below is flat. So I won't have any holes that I'm going to have to patch up. Anyway. I don't know. Can't reach it from here. Gotta make sure I don't like break a block. I can wait. I think that's a good compromise. We'll find out more as I build. I'd have to redo some of these pillars, but it means the garage door is going to be on one of these sides, probably this further outer side. Yeah, probably centered as best I can with this wall. I really hope I come across a resource. It's funny. Find some iron or something. Barely. Do all those other ones. But not that one. If I jump, I might hit something I don't want to hit. Alright. Action lost. OBS is telling me that I've disconnected.
Lady Esmond 217 2_17. LOL.
I did it really bad this time. Otherwise, everything's telling me everything's fine. There's no reason for it. Probably nothing I can do about it. It's connected now. Pretty sure this is the front edge of the house, unless the map is lying to me. It looks like the beginning of the back end. And then this is the rest of the house. Oh, okay. House is bigger than I thought. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember how I was trying to set up these. Still never got it quite right. I figure out where to put all the pillars. I need to remember to finish that.
Lady Esmond 217 2_17. How was your steak?
It was alright. I wasn't too sure about it just because it was sitting in the fridge overnight before I cooked it. It kind of got jerkified, a little jerked, but it wasn't bad. They're waiting for me to cook it so that I cooked it the way I really wanted it, which is without seed oils, for one. And it's a little less cooked than compared to what my parents usually end up doing theirs. Like medium rare. Alright, let's put away the excess. Oh yeah, I didn't put that door in yet. Alright. Turret's done. Yay. I still haven't made, I got some bullets at least here. Very little shotgun shells though. Oh, I'll have to fix that later. For now, put them in place. Move you guys out of the way for now. Yes, right now I'm just digging under like this part. That's why there was some extra concrete or something. Haven't even gone down this side yet. So I'm gonna have to rethink the pillars. We'll see. While I'm up here, grab some water. I gotta hope or imagine that when the screamers spawn, they're gonna go for the doors eventually. I'm hoping they're not gonna try digging, but they might just try to dig straight down. But So I got all the concrete above my head, so hopefully they'll path to the doors rather than trying to go through the ground. So I have no like quick access to the surface. There was the one back here, which I completely covered up. That was back floor, which is the mine behind the base. That's before I started digging under the base. And now I am looking at, putting the turrets up. So, like last time, having them guard the door. I want the shotgun turrets first. There's no real center. Kind of nice to have them just right by the door. I think that'll work. I can always have it pointed more at the stairs once I get it set up. All right, then there's this door down here. That works for me. And I can put the SMG that used to be here back.
Lady Esmond 217 I'm going to go watch my show. I'll come back later.
Alright. Have fun. I'll be here for a little bit. Till about, 30. So I gotta go home and shower tonight. But I call it another power hour. It's gonna be about an hour long. Alright. I wonder if I think I had used the relays that went through the house.
Lady Esmond 217 A parting bear for you.
Please don't. Especially not here. I'm sorry I wasn't doing something outside the base.
Lady Esmond 217 Fuck
Alright.
can't spawn a bear lol.
Oh, good. And I'm sure I used that relay for this one. It doesn't matter. They're all coming from the same generator. And then that relay also powered this sucker. Yeah, that's the way it was like before. Oh shit. Can't even fit through that. Just so I don't shoot my own base.
Lady Esmond 217 I can spawn a bear lol.
Apparently. No red bag. The other ones disappeared. Shot him too many times. I was kind of afraid they're going to be stuck
Lady Esmond 217
inside the
2
walls and
17.
they break a fucking
There's
hole.
my parting gift.
Can I return it? I want more. Like I need to have another turret here. I feel like another SMG would be nice. No, that's kind of weird though.
Lady
It might
Esmond
shoot the other
217
turret,
2
but-
underscore 17. You killed them, lol. How can you return it?
I don't know how I could return the favor. Don't know. That's why it's not a fair fight. I don't know. Have it way back here. Don't like any of these angles. It's all because of the way this wood is set up. If I remove a block, then the porch will look weird. As I put it on. Oh. I do kind of like the idea of raising it up. You're gonna sit on that. Fine, I'll do it. Shouldn't have to do the other side. If I can, just in case. At least the turrets weren't on, shooting the bears or something. Wasting their ammo. So I have just enough shotgun turret to do like I did before. This could be a slightly different angle, the way this porch is set up differently. Do they have one shotgun turret downstairs or two? It's a good question. Keep it symmetrical and put it up high. Maybe you can get more headshots that way. Oh, being an SMG, I think it makes more sense to have it a little higher, and shotguns could be lower. Maybe they should be raised up. I don't know. My luck, the zombie could be like right here and not get hit. So, leave it like that. The last SMG was sitting, I don't know, probably in a spot where there isn't grass. I want to make sure it can hit. Not too sure how wide the cone really is, but it could be probably aimed a little to the left and still cover the stairs there, but looks about right. Yeah, it's pretty narrow. So
MR Live Ocean 70 TD. A new vote has started.
Okay. I need a shotgun. That works for me. I'm fine with that. And then that should do it. Other than wiring it. And of course putting ammo in there. Where's his relay at? So that's the closest one. Okay. We'll see about that.
MR Live Ocean. 70 TD. Voting is complete and the viewers have chosen. No time.
Oh, time? It's true, I ain't got much time left. A few minutes. Well, I can reach that from here. Cool beans. Alright. And then there's the one down there. Nice having the infrastructure already here from when I had turrets in those spots before. Maybe it was put there. Maybe that would have been a better spot. From the bush.
MR Live Ocean. 70 TD. A new vote has started.
And I can't pick it up. Not without putting down a land claim block, which is not a huge deal. Let's not. There we go. So, pull land claim block down, I guess. I think right here might be the ticket. Alright. Basics, probably. No. I do have stone on me, right? Yeah, plenty of stone. Why don't I see it? Now. Next page. And it's gone. So cheap. I can do as much as I want. I'm looking for an SMG turret. There it is. I wonder if closer would be a little bit better too. With the garden, it was different. I was like, I'm protecting the whole garden. Am I really? I could have had that closer to the door. It's all about protecting those. Go with that. Alright. It leaves me with 3 SMG turrets. Alright, I gotta be thinking. It's too bad that doesn't work. I would need 1 on each side of this wall. The wall is not thick enough unless I have to where, like, if they're side by side, one is actually pointing on this side and then the next one might be pointing on this side, and I would need more than 3. Put it that way. I was thinking I could have 3 on this wall facing one way. I mean, that works temporarily if I think the zombies are going to be focused on this side, which is true for now. Temporarily. Unless they try going through the front door. So maybe that's what I should do. I don't know how likely they will try, but Be best to put the last 3 around this sucker. I like that idea. And then, what did I have before? Good question. See, everything's in the way. I thought I had them out of the way somewhere. Can I put them in the bushes? For a second there, I swore it was green. I could do that. It's not terrible, actually. I have to build something. Get them off the ground to begin with. I don't know. That is the most or the least obtrusive spots to put it. If I can do the same thing on this side. There we go. That sticks out. Oh, shoot. There we go. Ah, I had it. That'd be exactly the same. The other one, I think... Oh, no, it was probably sitting on top of... No, there is no block under there. So it was sitting on the bush. So at least this one is technically resting on this block. So it should be safe. If I change any block out, it could be that one. To give that something, you know, like a platform, so to speak. I have, of course, picked this up before I did that. Let's leave it like that for now. And I probably just had these wired straight to the battery. Not too far. Nice. Last time I had a whole bunch of other ones. The shotgun turrets. But see what happens. Maybe that'll be too far away. Maybe I'd want them to be somehow, like maybe make that wider, but I kind of like how it looks the way it is right now. And that block is being occupied by the pole. The only place it could go would be like, not even the middle. That's only 2 blocks wide. Well, never mind. I would have to build that up. Maybe out. But this is good enough for now. Alright. Let's finish this out. I'm trying to take what ammo I do have. Spread it out. One at a time. No shotguns up front. So I have 6 shotgun turrets. Okay. Split up each stack in half so that each one will get 75. And then I can just throw that in whatever. Not a lot, but what it is. I get more from the Horde base. Later. Let me put the rest into the two that I think will get the most use. Oh, it's locked. Can't do it that way. I would have to use the other button if it was put down. Alright. Let's just make some space and grab more SMGs this time instead of dealing with a pocket full of crap. Oops. Damn controller. Oh, that's why I got all four of my turrets on me. That's what was kind of confusing because I was going to put those down too. But I'm out of time. Technically. But I do want to get the bullets put away, otherwise I want to forget that. Restock on that. Reload, right? Yep. Bears didn't mess me up too bad. I don't like the idea of using armor piercing. I'm just going to put one stack in each for now. I did lock the other one, right? Last bit of that, you'll get a little extra. And you guys will get the armor piercing, apparently. Now, I'm going to turn on everything, which I'm going to make sure it's good and charged. You are fueled up. You got your engines. Let's see if everything powers on. Because maybe it went overboard. No, I had more last time. I did 220. But turn that on. It says 207. And oh, the switch is not on. That's the switch. It used to be wired to the doors at one point, right? This is a separate circuit, though. They have power. Because the generator's on, it's going to say 0. Okay. Whereas that one's telling me right now, 202 watts. So I could always add more turrets. Yeah, there we go. Matches. Alright. So next time I play, I'll be able to go a little crazy with the digging of rock. Soil's not so bad, but when you start hitting rock, it could be a problem. Eventually. So I have cobblestone. It's the cement that I'll have when I get back to the horde base. I end up using those at some point. Put the fat away. Yeah, there goes that controller again. Alright, everything's put away. What the drone? No, the drone's still downstairs.
With pleasure.
Making sure you didn't have anything to do with you. No, I do have this door. Didn't I make another one to fix? Like, I wanted to be flush like this one. That looks better. Whereas this one, I need to replace. But, you know, all in good time. So yeah, I really got to dig all this out. I still got to do the pillars on this side in addition to the front. It's not going to be like a perfectly symmetrical number. It's just going to be symmetrical, but like not evenly spaced amongst them all. Gotta like try to figure out like this is I think the middle, and then I'll probably have a pillar there maybe, and then whatever. I don't know. Just put them on each corner. I don't know. This is the weird ones. I just have to just count this out and divide it into some number I like. But for now, it's okay. I haven't been building on top of it, so it's not going to collapse or anything. Alright, since I'm at the house, let's go to bed. Let's do this, like, legit. This is the one place where my bedroom is. My actual bedroll is. Can't leave doors open while we're sleeping. Of course, I would actually have the defenses on too, but nope. I'll risk it. I don't want to waste fuel while I'm sleeping. All right, guys. All right. Oops. Wrong button. Oh, and then I just realized I didn't turn on the bottom lights. Not a huge deal. It still kind of works. It's just not until you turn it into the close-up mode scene that you notice it, like a cloud of smoke, but it's not moving. All right, I hurry this up. Got things to do tonight. Got to get up a little earlier tomorrow, but it'll be a short shift unless somebody calls out and they end up being given a route. In fact, all the loadouts got a route the day they called me in on my day off. That was supposed to have been on Tuesday, But they didn't know I was going to be there for some reason. So they didn't bother to give me one either. So, see what happens. But yeah, hope you all have a good night. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay frosty, my friends. I'm gonna do it every time. Most of the time.